As the Cold War intensifies, the US government urges households to build secret shelters in the year 1962 to prepare for potential Soviet attacks. Dr. Calvin Weber heeds the call and constructs a bomb shelter in his backyard. When the Cuban Missile Crisis erupts, he believes the situation will escalate and takes his pregnant wife, Helen, into the shelter. At that moment, a plane flying overhead crashes into their home, leading Calvin to believe the bombing has occurred as he expected. The shelter's locks, set to stay closed for 35 years, engage automatically after the crash. Calvin decides to spend the next 35 years in the steel bunker to wait out the radioactive contamination. Authorities and neighbors presume the Webers perished in the crash. Underground, Calvin assists Helen in giving birth to their son, Adam, and utilizes his self-taught knowledge to transform the shelter into a fully functional living space. They have everything they need, including electricity, TV shows, plants, a large mall, and a fish tank providing sufficient food for years. Adam grows up surrounded by his parents' love and is educated by Calvin in various subjects, while Helen teaches him social skills. Above the shelter, a cafe is opened in 1965 and later turned into a pizzeria in 1975. Calvin continues educating Adam about finance and languages and gives him his limited baseball card collection. In 1997, after 35 years in seclusion, the shelter's conditions deteriorate and the auto lock disengages. The family joyously prepares to return to the surface, but upon emerging, they find a drastically changed world. Calvin encounters mutated individuals and unsettling events, and concludes the surface remains hazardous. He decides to stay in the bunker, which causes Helen to react strongly. She vehemently opposes remaining in the shelter any longer. Calvin suddenly suffers a heart attack and becomes severely unwell. At the same time, the supplies are depleting. Helen believes it's preferable to send Adam to the ground to purchase everything they need. Adam packs all his belongings to leave the shelter for the very first time. Calvin cautions Adam against visiting the adult bookstore due to the unseen toxic gas it contains. Adam encounters the homeless man once again, much to his surprise. Adam is elated to catch sight of the real sky for the first time. As they pass the adult store, Adam becomes anxious and swiftly steers clear of it, considering it toxic as warned. On the bus, Adam continues to speak from his taught knowledge, which clearly doesn't seem normal to his present life. People perceive him as insane and give him irritated glances. Adam eventually reaches the grocery store. A butcher speculates that if Adam places a large order, he can deliver it to Adam's home. At this juncture, Adam realizes that he has forgotten the way home. Adam becomes disoriented in the city. He continues to search for the abandoned house where his shelter is situated. With money running out, Adam decides to sell his father's classic baseball cards, a thought that seems wise. The shop owner deems Adam foolish for offering the valuable cards for a surprisingly cheap price. Adam meets Eva, an employee at the shop. Eva assists Adam in exposing the deceitful owner. She informs Adam that each of his cards is worth at least $6,000, not $500 for the entire box. Adam instantly develops feelings for Eva. Eva then takes Adam out of the store and resigns from her tedious job. While conversing with Adam, he informs Eva that he hails from Alaska. Unaware of the value of money, Adam offers 2 rare cards to Eva in exchange for her driving him to the hotel, as instructed by his mother. The following day, Eva decides to return the cards to Adam, feeling remorseful. Adam requests Eva's help to buy supplies in 2 weeks. She will earn $1,000 per week. Adam quickly forms a strong bond with Eva, but she continues to ignore him. Every day, Eva and Adam procure the goods as per Helen's list. Adam is expected to stockpile the supplies for 2 years. He also asks Eve to assist him in finding a wife. The woman should be in Pasadena, California, and according to his mother's advice, a Pasadena woman is not a mutation. To find a wife, Adam is mentored in driving a car. Eva also enlists the help of her gay friend, Troy, to provide Adam with fashion advice for a makeover. Eva and Troy take Adam out for skating, which he has yearned for during his time in the shelter. Subsequently, Adam has the opportunity to swim in the sea for the first time. He also witnesses a real baseball game for the first time. Even a rainfall seems like a miracle to Adam. When Eve agrees to be his first best friend, Adam embraces her with gratitude. One night, Eva and Troy take Adam to a disco with the intention of helping him find a wife. The charming Adam swiftly finds a woman and engages in conversation with her in French. It annoys Eva, who has been keeping her distance from Adam thus far. Adam dazzles the crowd with his dancing skills. Jealous, Eve reunites with her ex-boyfriend, Cliff. Adam interrupts the two, provoking Cliff to attack him. now has the opportunity to showcase the boxing skills he had been practicing daily with his father. Cliff decides to give up and depart. Later, she leaves Adam behind at the bar and heads home. Upon Troy's return without Adam, Eva becomes concerned. She hurries out to search for Adam, fearing he might become lost again. Unexpectedly, Adam appears and startles Eva, causing her to hurt her knee. While tending to Eva's injury, the two confess their feelings. Adam reveals to Eva that he turned down other women because he was only thinking of her. Adam experiences his first kiss. He resolves to disclose his true identity to Eva, sharing his family's life in the shelter. Adam desires to take Eva to the bomb shelter and live with his family. However, Eva believes that Adam has fabricated the story like a madman and sends him to the hotel. The next day, Adam discovers the deserted bar where his shelter is located. He quickly goes to Eva's house to inform her. There, Eva introduces Adam to a psychiatrist, suspecting he may have a mental issue. Sadly, Adam bids farewell to Eva and Troy. However, he swiftly escapes from the psychiatrist, asking Eve and Troy to collect his belongings and settle the hotel bill. 2 weeks later, Adam reunites with his parents in the bunker. The homeless man follows him, offering to assist Adam in transporting the supplies to the shelter. Subsequently, other homeless individuals join in to help move the goods before Adam is apprehended and taken to the mental facility. In Adam's hotel room, Troy and Eva realize he is not delusional. They discover his belongings are from the 60s. Troy also uncovers valuable IBM stock certificates, worth millions at present. Adam had been telling the truth all along. Troy takes Eva to the place where they last saw Adam, hoping to meet him again. However, they are unable to locate him. As they are leaving, Eva coincidentally catches sight of Adam rushing to the shelter. They embrace and kiss. Meanwhile, Calvin prepares to seal his family inside the shelter for another 10 years. Adam introduces Eva to his parents, and she quickly forms a bond with them. Adam informs his parents that he needs to settle things with Eva before returning underground. Calvin and Helen agree to wait 2 months before locking the shelter. During this period, Adam and Eve sell his father's stocks and use the proceeds to build his parents a new home in the countryside, identical to the one destroyed in 1962. Adam reveals that there was no atomic war and that the Soviet Union collapsed. Despite his revelation, Calvin plans to construct a new fallout shelter while Eva watches him, playing with her engagement ring.